Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Arthenex Plays Renowned Explorers. All right, I first of all just want to thank everybody for continuing to support the series by commenting and liking the videos, and of course, I want to thank the people who've also subscribed to the channel. It's awesome. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and do a new game. So, as promised, we're going to go ahead and choose Impossible. Never tried this before, so should be interesting. What does it say? Opponents are tougher and do more damage. You'll need a great amount of skill and maybe some luck. Why can I not select my crew here? Okay, there we go. I guess I had to choose this before I picked the difficulty setting. All right, let's do... So I'm going to go ahead and recreate the most effective team I ever had for this. So we'll do Amelia, we'll do Harry, and we will do Charles. So this is going to be, this should be interesting. It's a pretty balanced crew overall. It's a little bit unfortunate that Charles is a rogue, but he has a super powerful area of effect physical attack, and he also has he's got just an awesome solid set of attacks. He's of course totally weak on the defenses, and he has very few hit points, so you really have to keep an eye on him. But the good news is all of his attacks have at least range 2. Charles has these two are both have pretty good defenses, so hopefully Harry can kind of hide behind those two. And Charles has this group insult, which is really good, especially if you're planning on going aggressive, because first of all, it's like a taunt. It will pull the aggro of the units and get them to attack him, and it also can give them enrage, which reduces their armor, and also on top of that, it reduces their armor and speech defense by an additional 15 each for one turn. So it's really good. And of course, Amelia is along because she's a healer, and Tranquility is awesome, and you guys have kind of seen her in action already. Seems like all of my best crews feature Amelia at some point. In this case, she's leading because I like her captain ability better than either of these two. So we're going to start with an extra tools, and we'll get a couple of extra study every adventure. All right, let's get it started. So the last time I did this crew, I succeeded, but that of course was on classic instead of impossible, so this should be interesting for sure. Alright, I'm not going to read too many of these anymore. I think you guys have seen me play through this enough that you've probably seen most of the dialogue options by now. So let's see, we can't go straight across here. But I want to go here because this is going to be the hidden horde on the expedition, because the spot on the first island doesn't have anything. There's usually only one. Oh, never mind. It's not the hidden horde. It's +1 study, +1 campaign. Interesting. Alright. Well, maybe we'll go here and then try and circle it back around to there, because I would like to get up that encounter. Alright, so... Wow, -1 resolve. That's a pretty brutal penalty. Or we could just investigate it from a distance. 3 study. And she even has the right skill. 10% from base chance. Interesting. Well, I don't think I'll take the risk. 1 study is not worth the extra result. So we got, let's see, 4, 3, 2, 1. If we don't find supplies, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. That's okay. Alright, so wolves. So we get our first taste of combat on Impossible. It'll be interesting to see how hard it is. Alright. Well, they're all grouped up. That's helpful. They still have 30 HP. And no armor, 25 speech defense. Alright. We don't have any of our cool abilities yet, however. So we probably want to start out devious. Terrify is melee only. Let's see. 30 spirits. So he might be able to... Nope, he can't kill one with that, but he can kill one with that because they have no armor. What about you? You guys are not going to be able to kill one unless you work together, no matter what. So let's send you down here, and you can terrify this guy. And that does half his health. It's going to get us into devious, give us our grit bonus. You can move up here. And let's see. If we do 2 aggressives, we will wind up in aggressive. Can you kill this guy with a friendly? You can. Alright, let's do that. Because I'd like to finish in... I'd like to finish this turn in devious. And then you, because of your massive range... You can just attack from 3 squares away. Alright, and then he will go. You have 15. So we get an extra encounter token for finishing aggressive, so we'll just have Harry finish these guys off. So that will put us into aggressive and finish off the combat. Alright. So it gave us 2 campaign. Let's go down here. More wolves. So I think it might be worth pausing for just a second to explain in detail the mood system. So, well, not in super detail, but so I've seen some confusion about, you know, how you get these rewards, how exactly this is calculated. Basically, the way it works is as you do combat, based on what you choose, which abilities you choose, whether you choose an aggressive ability, a devious ability, or a friendly ability, it fills up these meters. And at the end of the fight, whichever meter has the most gets you. That's how you consider to finish the fight. However, there's a catch. Whichever moon you are in at the end of the fight has a tremendous impact on the meters. So the current mood, you'll see, has, even if we're doing other abilities, like let's say we do 4 friendly abilities and 2 devious abilities in the fight. Well, normally you'd expect us to finish the fight friendly, but if we finish the fight in a devious mood, that will overwhelm the extra friendly abilities we did and will end the fight devious. So, but if we did 10 friendly abilities and 2 devious abilities, then even if we ended the fight devious, that might not be enough to overcome all of those friendly abilities that we used. So we might still end the fight, we might friendly, even though we're in the devious mood at the end of the fight. So probably 19 times out of 20, the mood you end the fight in will be the reward that you get. But that 20th time, especially in long combats, it won't. So in this case, we get an extra encounter token for being devious. And we want to be devious anyway, so we can get the extra grit. If you look at the rock, paper, scissors thing here, you can see devious trumps aggressive. So that means we'll get a bonus if we're devious. We'll get a penalty if we are friendly. And if we are both aggressive, then what happens is that the abilities of the one that's counterclockwise on the circle get a bonus. So if we go aggressive, then all of our devious abilities will have extra power. In this case, however, we're only going to be able to finish off one of these guys no matter what we do. Well, actually, Harry might be able to finish off a second one. We'll see. Let's go ahead. So she can make it all the way up there, but he can't. Does he have a range 2 ability? He has Try to Impress, which is not really what we want. The problem is that only one of these guys can actually attack this guy. And how far can these guys move? These guys can move all the way up to here. So she has tried to enrage, but if it doesn't work, well, let's go ahead and do it anyway. This is range 2, right? Yeah, so we'll move you here. You'll try to enrage that guy. So that'll put us into Devious. Then you can move back here, and will your Terrify finish him off? Not close. What about this? No. So you have to attack him if you want to finish him off. Alright, well, let's hold the phone on that. I'm okay with you getting attacked once. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So you can't shoot anybody from this square. You have to be in this square. But if you're in this square, you could easily get attacked twice. So I don't really want to move you there. Yeah, in fact, so one of them will move up here and probably attack her, which is fine. Neither of them can make it up to these squares, so let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just move you up to here, and you can finish that guy off. And I'll just end my turn. So I'll get it. Should hopefully just get attacked once. 18 is pretty brutal. Alright. Now, let's see. We should be able to have you move up to here. Now you guys can work together to finish this guy off. If we start off by doing an Excite, you'll see we want to actually finish in Devious, though. How do we want to do this? I think what we want to do is go aggressive. So we'll start by having you kill this guy. That puts us in the hostile. But if we do 2 Devious abilities to finish this guy off, then that should put us back into Devious. So we have to have her use her Try to Enrage and hope it hits. And it didn't. So that means he's going to get another attack. But that should be okay. I don't think he can finish us off, especially if he's terrified. Alright, so then we'll end our turn. He will attack somebody. But he's terrified. That reduces his attack power. And then we can use another Terrify and finish him off, which should push us back to Devious. And that will give us the extra encounter token at the end of the fight. Alright. Now, I want to work my way back here. We're not going to spend extra supplies because we're running very low. So, let's grab the research. We can level up all of our guys, so we should definitely do that. We want Archaeologist for her. We want... Get him Beguiler. These guys' skills are kind of swapped. I'd like him to have Beguiler, and I'd like him to have Survivalist. But it doesn't work out. It's not working out that way. I think we'll have him just go ahead and focus on Diplomat. And Harry, sure. I'm not going to give you Beguiler, I don't think. I'll just give you... Yeah, I'll just give you bluffing. Okay. Now... Yeah, still no supplies, so... We're going to rack up some penalties for the final fight. Alright, 83% chance. We'll give it a shot. Okay. Alright, and we can get a... Let's try the Hunter Dino Skeleton. That's the Herbivore Dino Skeleton, which is not what we wanted. Oh well. Okay, so since we didn't find any more supplies, kind of in a little bit of trouble here. Let's move here. Okay, still no supplies. Immediately loses speech defense. So I'd love to get the hidden horde here. But I'd have to move here to get the hidden horde, and I think we're taking too many penalties if we do that. So I think we'll just go ahead. See, there's the supplies. So I can take one more penalty and visit. I think it is worth it. So we will suffer one more supply, so we lose some more speech defense. We'll go ahead and grab this. That gives us 3 supplies. So we can go here. And there, and then back to there. So I think that's what we'll do. Because we want to get to something odd. And elusive go. So somebody's going to get Quick Thinker, which is normally a rogue perk. So we want to give that to Harry, who's our rogue. Yeah. Yeah, so he's got Quick Thinker Unpredictable now. So, we got one more move. I guess the hidden horde could be over there anyway. So, I don't think it's worth getting yet another penalty. We already have tons of negative speech defense. So I hope we go up against the fighter. Let's see. Who are they going to throw at us? Oh, no, they're going to throw the scientist. So we get a bonus if we finish the fight friendly. But I'm not sure that we're going to be able to do that, because we are not very friendly. Let's take a look at them. They have 24. Hit points, huh? And this 75% attack. I'd like to wait one turn before I do this, but they are lined up very nicely here. If I minus 6 defense, 3 speech defense. Our speech defense is terrible here. Alright. So should I be aggressive or should I be cautious? How far can these guys move? Not very far. Alright, maybe I'll be cautious here with my lowered speech defense. Let's just see if we can finish these two guys off. So we'll have her move back. 26 speech. They have 24 and no speech defense. She should be able to, yeah, kill that guy with an excite. Oh, and they're weak to excite. I guess I didn't even look at that. Alright, well that's helpful. Then let's have you do an impress. You should also be able to finish this guy off with an impress. And we'll stay friendly.
Oh, wow.
And these guys cannot reach us. So let's see, she can make it to there. I'm going to spread these guys out. She has an AoE ability, so I'm going to spread these guys out a little bit and end the turn. Alright, so they're still a pretty good AoE attack formation, although... Alright, let's move him up to here. And he can get 4 of them with a group insult. So let's do that. That will enrage like all of them. And then you can't do this when you're standing next to somebody, right? Yeah, so you have to move to like here. And then you can kill 2 guys and almost finish her off. So that puts us into aggressive, which is not where we really want to finish this. But it's not the end of the world either. Alright, so we'll end our turn.
Hey.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, he missed. That's good. Okay, so can we get back up to friendly here? I think we probably can. If we have you do a try to impress on this guy. Miss. But it still gives us a friendly tick. You can excite this guy. And then Harry, you can impress her, and that should put us back up to friendly and give us the friendly victory.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that puts us back up to friendly. We get the friendly victory, which means we get the extra reward. So that gives us +1 speech permanently for the rest of the game, for the rest of this expedition, or for the rest of the whole, I don't know, the whole, yeah. I don't know, whatever. Until we finish this game, we have +1 speech. So now we get to choose what we want here. And maybe I'll be greedy and try and do a different reward. So I think we're going to go either devious or aggressive in this playthrough. Probably aggressive. I have the aggressive scientist reward, so maybe we'll go for aggressive famous or aggressive wealthy. Sure, let's go for aggressive famous. Alright, so we got the Celtic Leaf, which gives us 4 study and 4 campaign. Alright. So we got no permanent bonuses, but we did have a pretty fruitful first adventure, even though we didn't find the hidden hoard. This is a B and a C. Wow, the Stegosaurus skull was better than the one we got at the end, huh? You get a fair number of encounter tokens. 98 research. That's not that much, actually. Classy Crook. Alright. We got our 3 supplies capacity. Alright, so we want to start by unlocking that for sure. And we are 2 research points away from unlocking 1 more. And I actually... I actually think that might be better. So... I want to spend some insight now. Well, I can spend 1 insight and unlock the thing that gives me +1 insight. That's basically a wash. Alright, I will spend 1 insight on research. I think it's +4 to 6 research per encounter. Is that better than +1 insight? Actually, it's... So I need 40 and then 50. How many did I just get there? I got about 18. Which one is better? Whichever one I don't get, I'm going to get after the next expedition anyway. I'll grab the insight, even though I'm not sure that it is better. Okay, so let's go ahead and spend the rest of our resources here. 287 status. So we can get collect from aggressive or campaign from devious. Where are we going to go here? If we want to get status, we should go here. But on the other hand, the item shop in New Orleans is really good because those books are amazing. Let's see. He is terrified. He's not actually going to be using that much. We want to go to the Hungarian fort. We should be thinking devious, because you can't really be aggressive there. But our party is decent enough at devious that we could probably pull that off. You can get a lot of status there. Alright, we'll do the Hungarian fort next. So if that's the case, then we want to buy campaign from devious. And I guess we won't upgrade this yet. We'll go to the shop. We can buy 1 of these trinkets. And the one I want to buy is definitely the survivalist one. So we'll give that to Harry. Give him 1 survivalist perk at least. Alright. And we'll save the rest of our money. And that's going to do it for our first expedition and for our first episode. Next time, we'll head to the Hungarian fort. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you then, and until then, have a terrific day.